Hello everyone, I am Uday Datrak. I am planning to teach 100 plus unique security issues and 100 plus web hacks easily. First 25 lessons are to understand in-depth basics of HTML and backend code to find security issues. You must start watching from lesson 0, otherwise you will understand but you will not be creative to find more security issues. If you start watching from lesson 0, you will never depend on any others. You can do the things by yourself. Training you end to end to become one among the topmost cybersecurity professional in short span of time like never before is my responsibility, even if you don't have any basic skills. Search in YouTube for Uday Datrak Bug Bounty guys. I will upload at least daily 1 or 2 videos. Within 50 hours of learning, you will be equal to 5 plus years experienced professional candidates because you are not wasting time on the research, you are just understanding each security issues within just 15 minutes. So there is no waste of time here. You are in the right place, you are understanding all the security issues in an appropriate way. You don't have to be creative while understanding, you just have to listen and remember the things. That's it guys. So we'll talk about another issue. Now we'll not talk about the security issue, we'll talk about the session ID. Session is very important concept guys. I'll try to explain in simple terms like okay, let's say there is a website, you logged in into an application. No, we will not talk about the login page. Let's first create the complete history. Now as soon you open website, right, you know basic terms, DNS, it will connect to IP address. You don't have to remember all those things when we talk about particularly about the sessions. As soon you open a website, get request, before that you need to clear the browser history to check that. I'll tell you why. Yes, let me clear this once again. Now what did we cleared the browser history completely and the above history. As soon we open the website, some websites will try to set the cookie on our machine using set cookie. So every time when we make a request to the server, this particular string will be sent to the server indicating that you are the person who sent a request to the server. To understand that, now let me give you some trick where I was able to find a hack attempt in one of the organization. For example, what a hacker did is he tried to browse a website. Session ID was as a normal user, he understood the website. Session ID was created in that. Then he later changed his IP address and he used some proxy address, but he forgot to clear the history. But still, in every request, even after changing the IP address, the session ID was the same. So in this way also people get tracked by, not people think that if I use the VPN or something they cannot get tracked, but if they make some common mistakes they get tracked. I am not supporting them, I am just telling you the way. Even if people think if they are behind the proxy servers, they can be tracked using basic approaches. This is one just example guys. Now let's move into the session topic itself. Yeah, now as soon I open, this will be created, right? Now let me copy this string. Yeah, now from now on, whatever the page I open on the site, like contact us page, support.php, right? Okay, let's see. This particular sent will be sent as a part of request. Can you see? I am entering here, Control V. Yeah, this session ID. So every time when you make a request to the server, this session ID will be. As soon you open a website, session ID will be created. But if the website has to understand that you are the particular user to the server, then what you will do? you will enter username and password, right? Now let me create one username password. It will not, the web, very important thing is, for every request it will not create the session ID, only for the first request, that too when you clear the browser history. If not, because the session ID will be stored within the browser, within the cookies, it will not create again and again. It will create for the next time when you log in into the application. Now I am registering with, like, what do you say, hello Uday, hello. Now I register, sorry, yeah, password will be password. Now I registered, right? For registration request, will it create the session ID? No. Can we see something like set cookie here? No. For this page? No. Yes. Now let's log in. It's hard to remember username passwords while talking. Okay, username password. Now as soon I enter the username password, here there are two things. If the username is password is correct, then website will definitely create the session ID that is specific to this particular user, and whenever you browse internal page, your session will be sent to the server, and server understand that it is this particular user. Now let's see. Yes, now I successfully logged in. Now it is sending. As soon like it is, I entered here, right? Username, password, yeah. Within the response, oh, it is not set the session ID. That is the security issue, guys. That is one security issue. We will talk about that later. Now, so instead of creating the new security issue, it is remembered this particular say. But if you try to log in into Facebook or Gmail, after logging, it will definitely create the session ID using keyword called within the response called like set cookie, something like that. So let me try to browse another application in my system, like lesson 8. What was the username password? I don't remember. Let me pause for a minute, guys, and guys, I'm trying to show you with another example, another website, guys. For that, now clear the password. Let me enter the username password. That username is admin, password is password. Okay, now when I enter the valid username and password here, DVW application, username password, why it is using the same session ID all the time, even after logging into the application? Because since these are weak applications, the session ID is not changing actually for this application, because they are intentionally developed as a weak. So let me, yeah, this application is also vulnerable to, there are 6 session related security issues, but before that we need to let me go back to my old application itself. It's good, like we are switching back and forth. Now let's say every time when I browse any internal pages like this or any page, it is showing as hello Uday. How it is understanding? After entering the username password, the session ID which the website was set, the same session ID will be sent in the request. It is not sending any username passwords, right? like you have to enter username password only once within the application, and after that, based on username password, it will generate a session ID for specific to you. So whenever you do any, like let's say on the Facebook internal pages, like when you send a friend request, send a message or post anything, you do it, it will identify as you only basis of this particular number, session ID number. So that's it guys, you need to understand this will be stored within the browser cookies, and once if you log out, click on the logout button, this particular number will be invalidated on the server, so that this particular number cannot be reused once again. Yeah, so this is about the session ID guys. If you don't understand this, that's okay, because in the next lesson I will be showing you how we can. Let's try for third application one more time. Let's see. This is not a security issue, we are just understanding the session. Yeah, now XV application, right? Now username is admin, password is admin. As soon I open the application XVW, first request. Okay, yeah, just a second guys, I got it. Since I have installed multiple applications on my website, which who will generate the session ID? The HTTP server. So what, since we have 10 different applications here, the HTTP server itself generating the session ID guys. So like let's say this is a very good concept because we are learning multiple things. I'll also tell you what is the disadvantages of that now. Yeah, so this is something we're talking fresh now. As soon I open any website, the first step is it is creating the session ID using set cookie function. That's good. Now I entered the username password admin. Username password was sent to the server. Within the response, it's redirected to some other site. Okay, 9BS, the QBS. Okay, it is okay. There was the within the application, the people did not implement some feature, like after entering the username password, it should invalidate the session ID what was there on the home page, and then it has to create the new session ID. They did not do anything such implementation within the code guys. So this is it guys. In these applications we are not seeing it, but in the next lesson I'll try to create one web application. Now just remember, like let's say when you try to change the, what is here, we have anything like, yes, now let's say I changed the password, hello, but it is not asking for the old password or username. So how will the website will remember that it is particular you? Because password changed successfully. If you see, it is sending only password, confirm password, but it is not asking for your old password, it is not asking for username. How will the server know that it is you? Because after sending username password, server understood that yes. Let me try to do some play now. Let's play a little trick now, whether it will try to change the password or that. You can do it by yourself. Send this to a repeater. I'll not show you here. Try to remove this particular thing. Now send request. See whether the password is changed for that user or not. It cannot be changed because the server is not understanding here which user the password has to be changed. So try that, guys. Now this is the basic session concept. In the next lesson I'll be showing you like uh, 5 to 6 session related issues. Like the first session related issue is session is not changed on logon, that is now we just seen, but I'll explain you once again like what is the disadvantages of that and how to fix it. We'll talk in the next lesson, guys. Okay, thank you.